I know that being successful is a hard task, but one thing is sure, my efforts will not get weak. They will be hard without any concern to the result. Yes, no doubt, I will give my best. It gets really hard to decide your target of life, and it is also very hard to find out what to achieve. The important thing is the process in between, deciding your dreams until transforming it into real. The journey covered in between is the essence of the question how to be successful. Although it is not the whole story of the journey of life, the journey seen by us is mostly silence of the life of every successful person. What we see in real is the crux of the movie as the part of their struggle and challenges get edited. We don't get into the body of the movie, although there is no context for how a person starting from zero becomes a millionaire suddenly. When someone is thinking about an important part of their life as what they have to be, deciding how to lead the journey from failures to success, which profession to choose as the dream role of their life, which can be anything, a doctor for someone, a scientist, or say a businessman. But keep in mind that there should be no limitation in dreaming. Everyone is free to dream about anything, and there are thousands and lakhs of guys who sleep while dreaming themselves as a rich guy. But the mockery of life is that their dreams ends up with the reality of being poor. Remember, to dream something big is easy, and it gets even easier to make it live in dreams. There is a big and high wall in between the dreams and the real life, which divides a dream from its existence, and which is the difference of practicality. Real life goes with the practical world. It works on the basis of success and failures. There is just one friend of everyone, and which is success, and a common enemy, that is failure. The practical world shows you the reality and makes you experience the bitter truth of life. Your dream of being a doctor, and for this you are trying hard, pushing yourself to wake up early morning, but you can't resist yourself to leave the comfort. And when you try too hard to work late night, but you can't. You don't know how to transform this dream into reality. This process of turning the dream in real, the hustle, the challenges, and the problems look so difficult that you think of giving up in the middle. You give away the light and the positiveness for that goal. The goal which was your lifeline before, but now is no more than a fantasy. Now you don't find any interest in it. You don't wanna have a chance to live that dream further, and you think of leaving it aside. But you are trying your level best. Your efforts are gonna genuine. Even after that, the results are not sweet and they are bitter. The reason behind this is that you don't want to leave your comfort zone. You don't want to face the struggle and challenges before facing the ground reality. You think everything is easy, and what success means to you is similar to dreaming. Like in dreams, can get successful just by closing your eyes and doing imagination. But when things gets on the ground level, the fantasy comes out from your dreams and it gets hard to fight and hustle for success. You get to know the reality when you get into the field. Before that, success seems to be a cupcake. But when confronted in real, it gets really hard to face that challenge. In actual, we get attached to our comfort zone so hard that we don't want a thing to come out of it. Everyone gets fascinated with fairy tale stories and the journey of success looks similar to it. But when you dream of being successful, and it can be visualized happening in real by manifesting, but on the ground level, it is really hard to cast the dream into real and make it live. To do this, the hustle begins from day one, the day you start preparing yourself for the fight with the real world. When you find yourself surrounded by unknown people, even then you are alone. When everybody near you is a stranger and you are looking for someone special, then you find yourself struggling and feel weak. This time you have to remember, good things comes at a cost and they are labeled with a price tag. Success also don't come free. You have to sacrifice many precious things for it. Then you can create a worth of yourself and you get to be eligible to take part in the race of success. Why? Most of the successful person don't tell others their hustle. Why? They don't want that the aspirants should be get motivated and don't let them to race on the track of success. Why the early aspirants give up in the beginning? They don't find themselves deserving for the goal and they get exhausted just by the story of the success. How people get motivated by fancy and lavish things, but when they see the journey from struggling days to being successful, then most of the crowd get filtered out. The guy who had a strong conviction in their dreams, who believe in it, remain intact, and the person who takes success like a dream gets stained out. Success don't means to be a person. Should be hardworking, having conviction and filled up with patience, but there is one thing more, and that is the commitment of yours with life. When you don't have a penny in pocket and for work you have to go 10 miles away, you don't know how you will go, but one thing is sure, that you have to reach there and you start running for a few miles, then later on start walking, soon you reach your destination. This is what commitment, hard work, patience and beliefs works for you.